More snow, yeah. Still, it's gonna snow. It's gonna snow for ages today, apparently. It's gonna be like the tundra. Problem is, we don't know how to deal with extremes of weather in this country. It sends us all mental. I reckon other parts of the world must be laughing at us because we can't deal with it's just a little bit of snow. Or extremes of weather, actually. No. Right, so this isn't the main reason for this video. That is... Excuse me. I told you I was going out yesterday in the video yesterday, and I actually bought one or two things, and I was going to try and fit them into yesterday's pickups video, but it was too dark by the time I got back, and you wouldn't have seen them. And with my lighting situation in this room, there was no point really. And I actually think that I've got slightly carried away with how much I paid for them, because I was, excuse me, I've just got an Avast antivirus notification that my virus protection is running out. It's becoming obsolete. Thank you. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. No, I think I got slightly carried away with how much these cost, because yesterday I was thinking, wow, a brilliant haul, but then looking at them now collectively, it's not all that. Not all that actually. It's more to do with condition. I think I got carried away with the condition of them. I sort of ignored my usual rules went out the window. But anyway, I'll show you what I've got. Starting off from a charity shop. Gauntlet 4. Gauntlet 4. For 99p. Sans manual. For any of you non-multilinguists, that means without. I've got Gauntlet on the Midway Arcade Classics, yeah, on the Xbox, but it's a really dodgy port. It's like no music. So. No, what I'm trying to do is because my Mega Drive collection is such in its junior stages. It's what sort of most people would do. Try and buy whatever I can just to bulk it up. But I'm not totally indiscriminate. You know, I'm a bit wary about the sports games. Although I would like one or two sports games. But Gauntlet was 99p. Like, why not? Why not? Yeah. Anyway, that was Gauntlet 4. Even though it didn't have the manual. And this is the one that I'm slightly annoyed about. Sorry, Red Faction 2. Red Faction 2, yeah, on the Xbox. See that? I have to hold it like that. Can't fit it in. Red Faction 2 on the Xbox. Is that better? Slightly better. I'm not going to hold the camera though. Oh, sorry. That'll do. Yeah, this is a game that I've always wanted. It's obviously not high on my list because they're 10 a penny really, aren't they? And they're dirt cheap. But always a game that I wanted to get because I enjoyed the first game. I think the first game was PS2 only, wasn't it? Yeah. And this one's multi-format, but which means I'd get it on the old Xbox. But yeah, I've not, just for no reason. I've never actually purchased it. I see them all over the place. and they're never expensive. But I think it's not supposed to be quite as good as the original, is it? I don't know, I can't remember. But no, I got this from my local sort of generic cash converters place. It's called the Enfield Exchange, and they show you the discs whenever you buy a game in there. And they pop them out and they sort of shove them in your face. And I don't think you'll be able to see it, but she got this disc. Well, it doesn't look too bad in this light, but no, I don't think you're going to be able to see that way. No, but it's not the best by any means. It wouldn't normally pass my tests, or many people's tests, to be honest. But I think it was because it was £1. Because it was only £1. I got a bit carried away, and the disc's pretty mashed up. The case is pretty mashed up. You know, like it's been bitten by a dog. It's got dog teeth in it, bite marks. But yeah, that was £1, that one. And they actually had a whole load more Xbox and PS1 games, and I could have spent some more money in there actually. But I was holding back, and I got this Time Crisis 3 for £1, which the disc isn't in perfect condition either. The actual case and the manual are better, but the disc's not 100%. Again, it's £1, so I was getting a bit carried away. This one I'm most pleased with. Ninja Gaiden 4, Ninja Gaiden Black. This is the one and only classics game that I will have in my collection, primarily because this is sort of more than just a classics game. This is like it's like a redux, isn't it? It's a special edition almost, because it has that extra easy level setting, because this is a game that is well known to kick your ass, and it does kick my ass because I've got the original. And it's a combination of slightly dodgy camera and slightly dodgy controls and just evil difficulty setting, and it just beats me to shit. But really enjoy it though. While I'm being pummeled, I enjoy it. But this one's slightly collectible because you don't really see it everywhere. It's not totally really expensive, but I mean you could get a fluky one on eBay for cheap, but likewise you could pay over the odds on eBay if you were careful. But it's not expensive. But I think this and maybe the Lost Levels, Fable: The Lost Levels, are the two games that are the two greatest hits or classics games I would have in my collection, just because they're slightly more than just greatest hits. There are extras to them. But that's one I'm most pleased with. They were all from my generic cash converters. And finally, a purchase inspired by Dan W547, Kingsfield 4. Because he bought this recently, didn't he? And I thought I'll give it a punt. It's I don't know. It's. I don't really know much about it myself, but judging by the reviews I've read, it's very much for fans of that sort of thing. First-person RPG, and a bit of an acquired taste. I would say a Marmite game, but no, I would just have said a Marmite game. Well, it's an acquired taste anyway, and I can't say much more about it, but it was inspired by Dan W547, and so he said he bought it. I don't know if he'd actually played it. Have you played it, mate? I don't know, but he bought it anyway, and it inspired me to buy it as well when I saw it, because you don't often see it, and it was only $2.99 in game. They actually had a copy of Suikoden 5, $4.99, but I've got it. But I was sort of automatically compelled to buy it because how rarely you see it around. And I might still go back and get it, and I wouldn't know what to do with it because I've already got it, obviously. I might have to. I don't really want to sell it on. Could give it away in a competition. What a good idea. Hopefully it's still there when I go back. But no, this one's Kingsfield 4, and this was $2.99. inspired by Dan W547, and thanks for that, mates. I'll be giving this a crack very soon. That's it. That's my purchase. But what I've got, just hand gestures. I've got one or two. Actually, I just wanted to mention many thanks for Dan and the rest of the Half-Arse Gamers, Born Survivor 123 and Teddy Star 88, for inviting me onto their podcast. I'm really excited, but I just need to get all my recording hardware together because I've got just no mic or anything. Actually, if anybody knows, would I be able to use my camera mic? Would I be able to hook it up with my Firewire cable? Because this is how I record anyway. But just wonder whether or not I'll be able to just use the mic solely as part of a podcast. I don't know. If anybody can tell me, can you let me know? But no, other thing I wanted to mention or to talk about, just quickly, is that in one of my recent videos, I think it was the video from the package sent to me, the great package sent to me by Lucky Sixpence, and he left a message. He left a message on that video, and it was just asking me what whether I'd like to do a tag, and it's something he suggested, but it's something I have thought about in the past. And it's something that is pretty relevant and quite it'd be pretty important to know. And it was how many people, what's the proportion of people who see themselves as retro gamers in comparison to just standard gamers, people who only play current gen? You know, is there a number that you could put on that proportion of people who play retro games? And he sort of suggested doing it. Sorry, get rid of that. He suggested doing it as somehow doing it as a tag, creating like a consensus. But which is a good idea but I think tags by their nature they're chaotic, aren't they? So you sort of like wind them up and you let them go, and that's it. They have a mind of their own. So to get any sort of proper results in that way would be quite difficult. And I've been trying to work out a way to do it, and I'm having trouble. I was wondering if anybody had any suggestions about a tag. What it is a tag that would give us an idea of how many people see themselves as retro gamers in comparison to current gen gamers. But also, we may well be preaching to the converted. You know, I think most people who will be watching this will be retro gamers, but I could sort of send it out into the world and see how it goes, but to get results back would be difficult. But I just wanted to ask people's advice or opinion on how to go about doing some sort of a survey or consensus about the amount of retro gamers there are. That's the point I'm trying to make, badly. But yeah, time to call it a day for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope it wasn't too wordy and full of waffle, but yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions, drop me a line in the comments box. And no, there'll be some more videos soon. That Thunder Force 4 video, as promised, that will be this week, in the next few days probably. If I don't see you before Christmas again, Merry Christmas. Hope you all get what you wanted, and hope Santa brings you something nice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.